So hello everyone, welcome to the second annual Open Mathematics Quiz organized by Gonitsara in association with InSCIgnis, the Tezpur University Science Fest. So this is an annual event that Gonitsara organizes, and this is the second edition, as it's evident from the name. So we are a group of volunteer people working towards science and mathematics communication and outreach. And mostly we are a web-based platform, so all of our events are also web-based. And this quiz is a part of several quizzes that we organize. For example, there will also be a STEM quiz towards the middle of the year. And the dates are not yet final, but please, you can look at our website to get an idea. So let me introduce the quizmaster for the event. We have Dr. Vinay Upadhyay, who is a renowned quizzer and quizmaster from Assam. He has participated and won and as well as conducted several quizzes all over India. He is also the founder of the quizzing group called Curiosity. And we are very pleased and honored that Dr. Upadhyay has agreed to host this quiz. So over to the quizmaster.
Okay. Thank you, Manjul, and thank you to Team Gonitsara as well as Team InSCIgnis who have given me this opportunity. I hope you guys enjoyed the prelims yesterday. Before we start, I'd just like a brief introduction from the participants, who you are, where are you from, what are you doing. Just a brief 2 lines. So Sayan, can we start from you?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sayan Mazumdar. I am a second year student in Guwahati Medical College.
Okay, and Bahniman?
Hi, my name is Bahniman Roy. I am basically from Guwahati, Assam, and I am currently working as a freelance contractor.
Okay, welcome to the quiz, Bahniman. Priyanshu?
Hi everyone, my name is Priyanshu. So I'm currently a second year student at IIM Ahmedabad.
Okay, welcome to the quiz. Zaman, could you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Zaman. I'm a final year master's student from the University of Hyderabad. I'm originally from Kerala.
Okay, welcome to the quiz. Amrit, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Amrit. I'm currently a second year master student at IIT Hyderabad.
Okay, then Supriya.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. And I am Supriya Khataniar from Tezpur University. Currently, I am pursuing MTech final year student.
Welcome to the quiz. Then Ayush.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm joining in from Noida. I last year passed out from IIT Guwahati in Computer Science and Engineering.
Okay, welcome Ayush. And Agaz.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm a second year student from IIT Delhi, currently taking physics.
So welcome participants. We are already a bit late because of these technical issues, so we won't take much of your time. We'll start with the quiz. I'll stop my video and start screen sharing. As we go on, I'll tell you about the rules. We have basically 3 sections. I'll tell you about them. 4 sections, sorry. So there are 4 sections, as you can see. Long visual connect, section 2, buzzer, section 4, and tiebreakers if need be. And first we'll start with a long visual connect. Before that, an important point that while the quiz is on, your video has to be on, your mic should be on, and your hands and your mobile, that is the buzzer that it is there, they have to be on the screen. Okay, they are not allowed to be out of the screen while a question is being asked and it has not been answered yet. Okay, if you have pounced and of course tried it out, then it is okay if you rest your hands a bit, but other than that you are not supposed to take your hands out of the frame. And if it happens for the first time, there will be a warning. If this happens for 2 more times, then there will be a penalty of minus 10 points. Understood? And Manzil will be taking care of the buzzers.
I have a question. What does
tell me?
What does pounce mean? I have a vague understanding of that.
Yeah, I'll explain.
Sure.
Basically, the question will be asked, right? Okay, the question will be direct to, suppose, Sayan, who is participant number 1. So if you think that you know the answer, okay, and you are not willing to take the risk that Sayan will answer correctly and it won't bounce to you, then you say you will pounce. Pounce means you will buzz here, okay, within that given stipulated time period that I'll tell you. So if you do that, Then when I acknowledge your this thing, your buzz, then I'll ask you to use your chat and answer it privately to me. Okay. Once you have done that, I'll allow Sayan to answer, and if he answers correctly, he gets the points. If he answers incorrectly, it bounces over. But since you have already tried, so that would be +10 -10. Okay.
So
you can try.
Basically, we can bounce for every question.
Every question except one that is direct to you.
Okay, I see. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everyone understood this? Okay. So first we will start with this round called long visual connect. Okay. For this Manjul, I think you can set the yeah.
What's the marking scheme like?
Yeah, I'll tell you when the proper sections are coming. I'll tell you. So Manjul, for this one you can set the timer to around 300 seconds. Okay, and okay, sound is on. Yeah. So this is one that is called long visual connect. Okay. So rules. So there are 5 slides and there are 17 elements. Basically all these elements are connected to each other. Okay. In the first slide there will be 3 elements, in the second there will be 3 elements, basically pictures. Okay. These are connected to each other. All these 17 elements are connected to each other. So first 4 slides have 3 elements each, and the last one will have 5 elements. Okay. The marking scheme is mentioned in the slides. Each person can answer only once. So basically you need to buzz here. Okay. Once you buzz, then I'll acknowledge your name, then you have to get on the chat and answer to me privately. Okay. So I'll tell you whether it is correct or wrong. Based on that you will get the marks on which slide you have buzzed. Okay. So if you buzz in the early slide, first slide, then you will get a higher marks. If you buzz in the lower ones, the marks are decreasing. For the first 4 slides there are negative marks also. For the last slide there are no negative marks. Okay. The list is not exhaustive. There can be many more elements in this list. Okay. And in case of some of the elements, only a part of it goes into the connect, that I'll tell when the elements come. And so you need to buzz over the mic and answer in private chat over Zoom. Understood?
Vinanda, so no question is direct to anyone, right?
No, this is a LVC. This is not direct now. In the next round, you will get direct questions. Okay.
Supriya's hands are not visible.
Pardon?
Supriya's hands are not visible.
Okay. Supriya, please make sure that your hands are visible.
Just a question. So each slide has a certain number of elements, and you have to like find the connect, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it is not exhaustive. That there can be many more elements to this list. I have just taken 17 elements here. Understood?
Okay. So there is a connect for each of the 5 slides, right?
Yeah. Yes. There is a connecting underlying theme. Okay. That connects all these elements. Okay. All 3 elements can be connected to the next 3 elements, to the next 3 elements, to the next, and then to the next 5. Understood?
So there is only one complete answer to the entire 5 slides, right?
Yes, there is only one complete answer to this entire 5 slides.
And the score will depend on when we give the complete answer.
Yes, when you give the complete answer, but you are allowed only one try.
Okay.
If you try once, you can try again, whether you get plus or minus. You can try again. Okay. There are hints in the questions. There are hints in the slides itself. Okay.
Okay.
Understood?
Vinay, everyone can buzz, right, on this section?
Everyone can buzz. Yes, everyone can buzz, and because the answer is in writing, everyone can buzz.
Okay. And if the person is correct, then that's all, right? I mean, they cannot.
Then that's all. I'll acknowledge that person is correct. How much points to be given? I'll tell to the scorer.
And is that per question or for every question?
That would be for every question later on. For this round, there is only one score that you will get. Understood?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, buzzer is okay, na, Manjul? Oh,
yes.
Sorry, I have buzzed. Okay. Just to reset the buzzer, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first slide coming up. There are 3 elements. Here it is. Points are plus 19, minus 17. So, there are 3 elements. The first element is this one. The second one, generic thing for what these things are called, and a particular character, that is this person. This actually is the character that is being shown, not the person. Okay, the character played by this person. Manjil, if anyone buzzes,
there's only one attempt, right? So if we get
yes,
minus
only
70,
one.
then we can't attempt anymore.
No. Manjil, could you please admit Arindam? He's in the waiting room.
So you're looking for a generic answer.
Yes, this generic answer that will relate to these three slides and these three elements and the other elements that will come later.
Sorry, there's a connect to these three images that we have to answer, right?
Yes, there is a connect to these three images which will be connected to the other three images and the rest of the images that will follow, not an exhaustive list.
No, wait, so this slide has a connect of its own?
Yes, everything is connected. It is connected. The same connect will connect to other slides also.
So just a second, there is an answer X for this slide. There's an answer Y for the next slide, and
No. There is an answer X for all the slides.
Okay. And we can only answer
But if you
X
get it now, you get more points.
Okay.
Sorry, we can't explain the rules more now because we have already started.
Okay, sir.
So if no one is trying, we'll go on to the next slide.
Shall I clear the buzzer?
No need. No one has buzzed. So I think we have time, right? Yeah, we have time.
200 seconds.
No problem. Yeah. Okay. We move on to slide 2. Here it is. Okay. So this is what it is, what you see. This gentleman is a very famous businessman. Also appears in the Shark Tank edition of I think US. And these two people are related to each other. Okay, so their relation comes here, and this slide is for plus 17 and minus 13. As I said, there are hints in the slides. Apart from the hints that are apart from the actual elements, there are other hints also. So this is the second slide. If you get it correct now, you get plus 17. If you get it wrong, you will get minus 13. So all these elements are linked by a common theme. The first three, these three, and the rest to come. I'll go to slide 1 again and then come back to slide 2. By the time if no one answers, we'll go to slide 3. So this was the first slide for plus 19 and minus 17. This is slide 2 for plus 17.
Hands are not visible properly.
Whose hands?
Sayan.
Okay, Sayan, please. You will have 2 more warnings after this.
Oh, okay.
Hands have to be visible at all times. Okay, we move to slide 3 since no one has tried yet. Here it is. 3 pictures. What this looks like, generally used in web pages and all. A part of this poster goes into the Connect and a movie starring Salman Khan and Sneha Ulal. The marking scheme here is plus 13 and negative of 11. Plus 13 and a negative of 11. If you want to try, just buzz and then you can answer on the chat to me. Plus 13 minus 11 now. This is a mathematics quiz. So obviously the connection would be something related to mathematics only. We'll move to slide 1 again and then come back to slide 3. This is the first slide. This is the second slide. This is the third slide. Moving on to the fourth slide since I have not got any buzzes yet. Manjil, I think, yeah, you can increase the timer. It's counting down. So a part of the first picture, this picture, a part of it goes into the Connect. This is what is used in homes to screen off areas, and this is what it is. Words like A, Eve, rudder, reviver, rotator, all these things. So what is the Connect? The points here are plus 11 and minus 7. If you want to try, you need to buzz.
Canada, I have buzzed.
You have buzzed? Okay, I can see it here. Okay, and then you can answer to me on the chat, please. This is for +11 and -7. Anyone else trying to buzz? Yeah, I can see the buzz now, yes. Send it by private chat to me, please. Anyone else buzzing? Okay, let's see the chat. Okay. Firdaus, Cyan has got +11. Bahniman has also buzzed. Bahniman, please
Sure.
reply on private chat to me.
Okay.
Anyone else buzzing?
Cyan and Bahniman +11.
No. Cyan is +11. Bahniman, I am yet to get the answer. Bahniman, your answer, please.
Yeah, 1 second. Vinay, I'm just pinging you just to make sure you are receiving it, or
yes,
somebody?
Yes, I am receiving it.
Only you are receiving it, right?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay.
You said something about the first image, right? What was it?
Well, I said many things. Which image here in this slide?
Yeah, this slide. Yeah.
One part of that a part of it goes into the connect. Okay, this was for +11 and -7. So Bahniman gets a -7. Firdaus, please note Bahniman gets a -7. You won't be able to answer again, Bahniman.
Sure.
Okay, we'll move on to the next slide. We'll go to slide 1 and then come back to slide 4. Okay, this is slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, and slide 4. Now moving on to slide 5. Here it is. There are 5 elements. So this gentleman is a Russian movie maker by the name of Sergei Eisenstein. This gentleman needs no introduction in a maths quiz. This is what it is. This gentleman also I don't think needs any introduction. This is a painting called the School of Athens. Ayush, you have buzzed. Please send it by private chat to me. And no negatives here. And this is a scene from the movie The Shining. Amrit has also buzzed. And since there is no negative, I think I suggest that all of you buzz. Agaz also. So kindly send it by a chat. And others also please do buzz because there is no negatives now. Ayush has attempted.
I should send the message to you, right?
Yes, direct message.
Okay.
Agaz, could you give me a better answer? Amrit, I have received your answer. And others, if you want to try, Priyanshu, Jaman, Supriya. Agaz, can you give me a better answer on the chat? Okay, I got your answer. Okay, we are closing the buzz now. Since no one
I
else...
have buzzed, Zaman.
Okay, then please, I can see it here. Okay, please write on the chat. Okay. Okay, so I'm closing the buzz and this round is over. So let's go back and then I'll tell you what is what. I said it is an inexhaustive list. First thing, marking scheme of +19 and -17. This is balanced. This is a bell, generic bell. This character, can anyone tell me who is? Cullen from the Twilight series. I think Edward Cullen was his name. Next one, for 17 and -13, circular. These two are
Mark
related.
Cuban.
I said they are cousins. This is Mark Cuban. This was for plus 13 and minus 11. Home, happy, lucky. Then Ashok Leland, I said only one part goes, so Leland. This is partition, used to partition of rooms. This is these are palindromes. Yes. And twins, good, Eisenstein, Ramanujan, Euclid. There can be many more, and marks was plus 5. So the answer is Agaz was very close, but these are types of primes. Balanced primes, Bell primes, Cullen primes, circular primes, Cuban, so everything. And if you had noticed, there were 17 elements, a prime number, with 3 in the first 4 slides and 5 in the last, which are also prime numbers. There were 5 slides, again prime number, and marking scheme was also in prime numbers. So only Cyan got 11, Bahneman got minus 7, rest 0. Okay, no, either they got it incorrect or didn't try. Okay. Firdaus, okay? Firdaus?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now we move to the normal part, that is the normal quizzes, normal sections. Okay, so this is called section 2. Okay.
You don't need a buzzer for this, right? You don't need to buzz for this, right?
No,
or?
no, we'll need a buzzer for this, because you will be going to pounce.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So Manjil, the timer now would be for 10 seconds, and you will start the timer when I say so. Okay. So I'll tell you. So there are 12 questions. Okay, plus 10 for a correct answer, as well as on the pounds. So everywhere it is either plus 10, or if it is a negative, it is minus 10. Okay, and infinite bounds to be followed. For example, if the question is to first participant, Cyan, and the answer is given by Amrit, who is the 5th participant, then the next question will go to Supriya. Okay, when we are going clockwise. When we go counterclockwise, then it would be in a counterclockwise manner. Okay, so pounds, I'll again explain. Suppose question is to participant 3, that is Priyanshu. So if any of the other participant wants to answer, then once I have started the timer, I have asked Manjil to start the timer, you have to pounce within that time. Okay, it would be 10 seconds. So once I say timer start, then only Manjil will start the timer, then you will have to pounce. Okay, once you have pounced, I'll wait for the 10 seconds to be over, so that I can see who has pounced. After that, I'll acknowledge your names here. Okay, or Manjil can also do it if it is not showing here, and then you will answer via direct chat to me. Okay. After that, till that time, the person to whom that question is direct won't be answering. Okay, you will have to wait. If you answer, you will get a minus 10, even if it is a wrong answer. Then we will check the answers and then say whether this person has got it correct or wrong, and then you can answer. Okay. In case no one pounces, then an approximate time of 30 seconds would be provided to the person whose question is direct. After that, we will move in a clockwise or anti-clockwise manner according to the round. Understood? Any questions? No questions? Okay. And the timer will be starting only after I say so. Okay. Once I have finished the question, I say timer start, then Manjil will start the timer. Please don't buzz before that. Okay. So here is the first question. All the best. Here it is. This is a slok. Bale bala kuranga lola nayani dash prochatam panchatraye kamita divakara guna prakah katischuru yadi rupasthana vibhaga khanda gunani kalpasi kalyanini chinnaste na gunena techa gudita anka katischur vada. To whom are these verses addressed, or what is the blanked out word here? Timer start, please. You can buzz now if you want to pounce, otherwise it is direct to Cyan.
Zaman first, Amrit second.
Okay, please write via chat to me. After I have received your answers, then we will go to Cyan. To whom are these verses addressed, or what is the blanked out word? Zaman and Amrit, right? Okay.
Yes.
And Okay, and if you pounce and you get it wrong, it is negative minus 10. Okay, so I probably have forgotten to tell you, but we'll have to do it. Okay, I have seen the pounces. Sayan, you can answer now. You can.
I'll guess Lilavati.
Lilavati, why do you say so?
This one Kuranga Lochane Nene. So he wrote for his daughter Lilavati. Brahmagupta, I guess it was.
Yes, indeed. So this is Lilavati. Lilavati was the blank, and this is a text from Bhaskaracharya's Lilavati. Great answering. So plus 10 to Sayan, plus 10 to Jaman, and minus 10 to Amrit. Okay, he answered 0. Oh, sorry, it was something else that he answered. Let me check. Yeah, he answered 0. So it is minus 10 to Amrit. Firdaus, okay?
Yes.
Okay, no? Okay. Plus 10 to Sayan, plus 10 to Jaman, and minus 10 to Amrit. Since Sayan answered this, so next question will be direct to Bahniman. So Bahniman, you don't need to buzz, but please wait till I ask you to answer, okay?
Sure.
Next question is coming up on your screen now. This was the translation of that slok. Robert Langlands won the 2018 Abel Prize for discovering far-reaching connections between algebra, number theory, and analysis. Started in 1967, the Langlands program allows researchers to translate between different fields of mathematics. That way, a problem that seems unsolvable in one field can become more approachable in the other. Because of this, to what discovery dating back to 1799 during the Napoleonic campaign was the program compared with? Timer start, please. Amrit has buzzed. Please write on the chat. Only Amrit has buzzed, I think. Yeah, my buzzer. So let's see the answer that Amrit has given and the chat. Okay. Okay, Bahniman, you can answer now.
Sorry, pass. I would pass.
You are not trying?
Question.
Okay.
No.
So move to Priyanshu.
Is it linear algebra? My guess, like it's
linear algebra. That is incorrect. Moving on to Jaman.
I'll go with the Braille script.
Braille script. That is incorrect. Amrit has already buzzed. Supriya.
Sir, I will not able to answer.
Okay, so we move on to Ayush. So there are no negatives here. So if it is a question on the bounce, you can try. Ayush.
Is this have something to do with the Galois? He discovered, I think, the Galois groups of Galois spaces.
Nothing to do with that. Moving on to Agaz.
Anything related to 10?
10. No,
yeah, 10.
10. No, nothing to do with 10. Science.
Vinay.
I don't have a guess, but I guess is it the bridges of Königsberg problem?
Bridges of Königsberg is incorrect. We started with Bahniman. So anyone wants to try it again?
Is it the Mersenne primes?
No, nothing to do with
Is it
primes.
Something to do with metric units or the campaign
nothing.
too?
Amrit, could you please tell your answer, the answer that you had written on the chat?
It's compared the Langlands programs compared with Rosetta Stone, which was discovered during the Napoleon campaign.
That is indeed the correct answer. So Amrit gets plus 10. So this is indeed Rosetta Stone. You can, if you can see, researchers to translate between different fields of mathematics. This is what the Rosetta Stone helped to translate, and that's how the hieroglyphics were deciphered. Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphics were the three languages that were found in the Rosetta Stone. So this achievement of Langlands was dubbed the Rosetta Stone of mathematics. Okay, great answering by Amrit. We move on to question number 3. This would be, since no one answered on the bounce, so Bahniman, you will get the question again. Okay. So this is direct to you. Others can pounce if they think so. If Edmund Yates had so decided, it could have been Edgar Cuthwellis or Edgar U.C. Westhill. What did he decide on from a list that was provided to him by the person who held the Christ Church mathematical lectureship for a period of 26 years starting 1855? Timer start, please. What did he decide on from a list that was provided to him by the person who held the... No one has buzzed. So we'll give you a further 20 seconds. Bahniman, you can answer within these 20 seconds.
Is there negative marking?
No negative marking now. Only when you are pouncing there is negative. So you can take a guess.
Is it the Lucasian professorship which had the choice of these two persons and somebody else?
Okay, that is a good guess, but no, that is incorrect. Moving on to Priyanshu.
I'll pass.
You will pass. Okay, moving to Jaman.
I'll go with the Gregorian calendar.
Gregorian calendar?
Yeah, the Gregorian calendar was named after Pope Gregory. So
Okay. We move on to Jaman. This is incorrect. Jaman, are you trying? We can't give you much time.
Zaman tried right now, right? I think Supriya, you need to.
Yeah, that was Zaman.
Oh, sorry. Amrit? Amrit, are you trying?
Something to do with like Roman numerals.
Something to do with Roman numbers?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that. Supriya?
Sir, I will pass.
You'll pass. Okay. Ayush?
Yeah. So I'm guessing this is the pen name Louis Carroll. So Charles Ludwig Hodgson, right? That was the true name. So he decided on the pen name Louis Carroll.
And Edmund Yates made the decision. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. I think the Edward Cuthwell is right. Charles Ludwig is there.
And that will fetch you 10 points. So plus 10 to Ayush here. And no one else got the points. Great, correct Ayush. The fourth alternative was Louis Carroll, and his selected works include a syllabus for plain algebraic geometry, Euclid and his modern rivals, and symbolic logic, among others. Okay, so since Ayush corrected, so next question will go to Agaz. That would be direct for Agaz. Others can pounce when the timer starts. Here is question number 4. This is a video. So just have a look at the video. The question will follow. The sound quality is not too good, so sorry for that. Have a look. Sorry. Math, quite an apt line for use in a mathematics quiz. Okay, so next question would be direct to Agaz. According to the movie, Spider-Man realizes that the dimension is an dash and thus predicts how to set his webs in order to trap Dr. Strange, though people have pointed out that the math seems incorrect. What does Spider-Man find out the dimension to be? Timer start. What does Spider-Man find out the dimension to be in this movie?
Are there 3 blanks or 2 blanks?
No, 2 blanks, of course. Two blanks. Okay. So timer is, no one has buzzed. Okay, Agaz, you have 20 seconds. You can take your time and give me an answer.
Yeah, I mean, he observed that the circular symmetry was resemblant of a spiral, Archimedean spiral to be precise.
Okay, so the blanks are?
Archimedean spiral.
And that will give you a full 10 points. This was question number 4. Full 10 points to Agaz. No one else tried. This is indeed an Archimedean or an arithmetic spiral. Though people have pointed out that the maths that he spouts there is incorrect. So great answer, Agaz. Next question, question 5 would be for Cyan. Open to others on the pounds. Here it is. Franklin W. Dixon and Caroline Keene are examples from the world of English books, while their mathematical counterparts are John Rainwater and Nicholas Bourbaki. What is common to all 4 of these? So Agaz and Amrit have buzzed. Please answer on the chat. Anyone else? No one. Bahniman also has buzzed. Okay, please answer on the chat.
Yeah, you're okay.
Amrit, you will need to qualify your answer.
Qualify as in?
Give me a better answer, please, if you can.
Should I improve my answer, or like, is it understandable?
If you can improve it, it would be better.
Okay. Just a second.
Just maybe add 1 or 2 words, and Amrit also, if you can.
Okay.
Is the pounds window closed?
Yes, pounds window is closed. It lasts only for 10 seconds. Okay, Amrit, I received your answer. Bahniman? Okay, I got your answer, Bahniman. Okay, so this is for Cyan. You can answer on the mic now.
So I'll say these people don't exist. Like Carolyn Keene, she's the author of the Nancy Drew series, but there are a lot of authors who write under those names. And similar is the case with John Rainwater and Nicholas Bourbaki.
Okay.
Like there is not a single person named Carolyn Keene. Different authors use this name.
Okay, I'll give it to you. These are collective pseudonyms. So many people use these pseudonyms to write. So same was the case with Franklin W. Dixon, Carolyn Keene, Bourbaki, and Rainwater. So collective pseudonyms. So Cyan gets +10, Bahniman gets +10, Amrit gets +10, and Agaz gets +10. Firdos, +10 to Cyan, Bahniman, Amrit, and Agaz. Okay. Firdos, okay, na? Yeah.
Okay.
So since Cyan got it correct, Bahniman, next question will come to you. So it would be direct to Bahniman. Question 6. Diogenes Orel summarized this mathematician's life thus. Professor dash dash liked binomials and ornaments RT. He triumphed when studying asteroid balls but lost while wrestling dash dash dash. The second line refers to a treatise upon the binomial theorem which he wrote at the age of 21 years, while the third line refers to his much respected work Dynamics of an Asteroid. Who is the person being talked about, sometimes compared to a famous figure from his neighboring country? Timer start, please. Who is this person? Professor dash dash.
Shall I answer now? Okay.
No. Wait for the me to ask.
Sure.
Okay. Ayush and Jaman have buzzed. You please answer on the chat.
Pounce window is over.
Pounce window is over. It lasts only 10 seconds. Ayush and Jaman have only pounced. Ayush and Jaman have pounced. Yeah, Bahniman, you can answer.
Sure. So the first blank is Professor Moriarty, and the last blank is Sherlock Holmes.
No, I don't need the last blank. I just need the first two blanks. Sorry. Yeah, that. And what did you say it was?
Professor Moriarty.
Professor Moriarty.
Yes.
And last blanks you say is Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
Well, you gave me the answer that I was looking for, though the last blanks are incorrect.
Okay.
So this is indeed Moriarty. So +10 to Bahniman, Jaman, as well as Ayush. This is indeed Professor James Moriarty, and the last line was he lost his life wrestling by the falls. So he's also called the Napoleon of crime by Sherlock Holmes. So points to Bahniman, Jaman, and Ayush. Firdos, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next one would be direct to Priyanshu, since Bahniman answered correctly. Here it is. Give me one word that connects these three images. Timer start, please. Yeah, already started. Give me one word that connects these three images. Cyan and Agaz. Okay, Cyan and Agaz have buzzed. So please answer on the chat. And then we'll go to Priyanshu.
Did you see my buzz, Vinay?
No, only Cyan and Agaz have buzzed.
Okay.
You have to buzz before the 10 seconds are up.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So Priyanshu, you can answer now. I have received their answers.
I'll guess, is it a tesseract?
How so?
So the first image, like the cubes and the keyboard, they remind me of the tesseract from the movie Interstellar. So it's just a kind of a guess along those lines.
And what about the other two?
I'm not sure about that. It's just from the first one, and since it's a maths quiz, I just tried to like somehow.
Okay, so I just wanted that word, and you provided me one. This is indeed tesseract. The painting was Dali's Crucifixion or Corpus Hypercubus, depicting Christ on a polyhedron net of a tesseract. The cosmic cube or tesseract in the Marvel universe, and tesseract the alt rock band. So 10 points to Priyanshu, Cyan, and to Agaz. So this is indeed tesseract. Firdos, okay? Sayan,
Sayan.
Priyanshu, and Agaz. 10 points. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Since Priyanshu answered correctly, next question would
That
be
painting was by Dali, Salvador Dali.
yes, Dali. It's in the on the screen. Dali's Crucifixion or Corpus Hypercubus. Okay. So next question coming up. This would be direct for Zaman. Here it is on your screen. The device in the picture utilizes an integral transform introduced by and named after the Austrian mathematician on the right. The name, though unrelated, may remind you of a radioactive element. What transform are we talking about? Please open the timer. Bahniman, you have buzzed, right?
Yep.
Okay. Please answer on the chat. Bahniman and Ayush have buzzed. What transform? Write on the chat. Then we'll go to Zaman. Okay, and Bahni has also given his answer. Okay, Jaman, you can answer.
I'll pass.
You will pass. Okay, we move on to Amrit.
Is it like Mobius transform?
Not Mobius transform. Supriya.
I'll pass.
Will pass. Okay, then Ayush, you have already answered, right? Okay, Agaz.
Is it the Mellin transform?
Not that answer I'm looking for. Sayan.
Radon transport maybe.
Pardon?
Radon seems.
Radon transform.
Just guess.
And this person is?
I don't know, something radon maybe.
And what is this instrument, since you are a medical student?
Is that a cyclotron? No.
No, you should know your medical instruments. Okay, anyway, this is indeed radon transform, the answer that I was looking for. So, this is CT scan. So, after Johann Radon. So, Sayan gets plus 10, Bahniman gets minus 10, and Ayush gets plus 10.
I just took the name of a radioactive element.
Okay, then
I didn't have any idea there is a transform called radon.
That was a lucky guess then. So, Firdaus, okay, Sayan gets plus 10, Bahniman gets minus 10, and Ayush gets plus 10.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, next would be to Bahniman. Question 9, that will go to Bahniman. Okay. Here it is. Easy one. Daniel Kahneman's novel Measuring the World is a beautiful fictional double biography of two famous German contemporary scientists in the late 18th and early 19th century, Alexander von Humboldt and X. X was a prolific mathematician who made significant contributions to many fields in mathematics and science. Can you guess who is X? Timer start, please. Priyanshu has buzzed. Write on the chat, please. Anyone else guessing the answer? Agaz has buzzed. Okay, Priyanshu and Agaz, please answer on the chat. I got Priyanshu's and yeah, Agaz's answer. Okay, the question was to Bahniman. Bahniman, you can answer on the mic now.
Is it Carl Gauss?
And is that a guess?
Yes, that's a guess.
That's a very good guess. This is indeed Carl Friedrich Gauss. That's why the clue was Gauss actually. So, plus 10 to Bahniman, plus 10 to Priyanshu, and minus 10 to Agaz. This is indeed Carl Friedrich Gauss. The Gaussian distribution you can see in the picture, and the Chimborazo volcano that related to Humboldt and of course Gauss. So, Firdaus, plus 10 to Bahniman, plus 10 to Priyanshu, and minus 10 to Agaz. Okay?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Just a heads up, there's some thunder going on here. So, in case I get disconnected, I'll try and connect via my mobile internet also later on if it happens. Hopefully, it won't. Okay. Next question would be to Priyanshu. Here it is. It appears that X had a gambling streak. These are some of the stakes he put forth on wagers he made at different points of time and ended up losing all three. Who is this person who occupied a very prestigious chair for 30 years apart from his other achievements? The first one is a logo of a publishing house. Timer start, please. So, who is this person? Amrit and Sayan have buzzed. And buzz is over. Let's see what they have answered on the chat. I got Amrit's answer and Sayan's answer.
Yeah, I'm typing.
And I got your answers. The question was to Priyanshu. So Priyanshu, you can answer on the mic now.
So I'll guess it. Is it like Richard Feynman?
Richard Feynman. Well, that is a very good guess actually, but not the correct answer. Moving on to Jaman.
I'll go with Bertrand Russell.
Bertrand Russell is incorrect. Amrit already answered. Supriya?
I don't know, sir.
Don't know. So passing to Ayush.
Hawking?
Stephen Hawking. Gambler?
Yeah, he used to bet, right? He had that Preskel bet. So I'm just guessing on that.
Okay, that would give you 10 points. And can you tell me what all these three bets were?
So I don't remember that, but
Okay,
I just get Stephen Hawking because I remembered he had that Preskel bet about the black hole.
Yes, black hole was with Kip Thorne. Okay, I'll tell you.
Chair would be, I guess, Lucasian chair, right?
Yes, yeah. Lucasian chair of mathematics. That was what I was referring to. The first bet was with Kip Thorne, and the bet, the stake was a subscription to Penthouse magazine. Actually, it was with Kip Thorne that Cygnus X1 was not a black hole. So of course, I could not put up a picture of Penthouse magazine here. So the second bet was along with Kip Thorne with John Preskill on the ultimate resolution of the apparent contradiction between Hawking radiation resulting in loss of information and the requirement of quantum mechanics that information cannot be destroyed. He considered the bet, but Kip Thorne has not considered it. And the third was lost to Gordon Kane on the discovery of the Higgs boson. So that was that $100 bill. So points to Sayan and Ayush, and minus 10 to Amrit. Okay, Sayan and Ayush get plus 10 and Amrit gets a minus 10. Okay, Firdaus?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so next question would go to Agaz. Here is the question. The lady in the picture is Grace Hopper. She was a computer scientist and United States Navy Rear Admiral. The programming language COBOL is derived from the theory of machine-independent programming languages that she devised. Hence, she is nicknamed Grandma COBOL. What did she and her colleagues discover at Harvard University in 1947? Something that has been preserved at the Smithsonian Institution's National Museum and has permeated in day-to-day uses. Timer start, please. I am receiving buzzes. Sayan, Ayush, Jaman. Yes, Sayan, Ayush and Jaman, please answer on the chat. And Ayush's answer is received. This is SM is Sayan, right?
Huh?
SM is you?
Yeah. I don't think I have abbreviated, but if the Zoom
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
And Jaman, your answer? Oh, sorry, I got your answer. Yeah.
Sorry, is he saying something? I'm not able to listen to Vinay. Is it only me or is it?
I think it's.
No, I think we all.
I think his connection has dropped. So just give a few seconds.
Could we have a score check at the end of this round?
Yeah, sure. So Ayush, you were disconnected from buzzing.
Yeah, I've rejoined, Manjil. Sorry, I'm on mobile data. I'm joining from mobile data, so that's why I've rejoined.
Guys,
Manjil.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Now we can.
Okay. No, as I said, my electricity is gone, so I'm also on mobile data only. So okay, I am connected. So Last question was Agaz. So you can answer now.
I don't have a
What
guess,
did
but
C and her colleagues discuss?
yeah, I don't have a guess, but I mean, GPS, like anything along the lines of GPS or something.
GPS. That is incorrect. Sayan, you have already answered. Bahniman?
So is it that they coined the term bug or debug or something like that along those lines?
So what did they discover?
So did they term the there is a programming term called bug or debug? Is that what
So what did they discover?
Some bug,
If
or
there is
maybe
a term
some
like that, so what did they
botanic
discover? Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. That was the word I was looking for since you gave me the word. This is indeed bug, a computer bug, the first computer bug. So this is the answer. So almost everyone got it correct, computer bug, and this is the actual picture. And Sayan gets +10, Bahniman gets +10, and Ayush also gets +10.
So, Vineda,
Jaman, you had also buzzed, right?
Yeah, I also answered correct.
Yeah.
Vineda.
So, yes.
Hello. Yeah. Vineda?
Yes, Manjul, yeah.
So Agaz
yes,
is
I can hear you.
disconnected from the
yeah, I'm
buzzer.
connecting. I'm reconnecting just.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So Firdaus points to Ayush, Jaman, Sayan and Bahniman, okay?
Ayush, Jaman also.
Yeah, Ayush, Jaman, Sayan and Bahniman.
Okay, all got last time.
All connected again.
Okay.
Ayush requested the scoring
Ayush
till now.
Yeah, at the end of this round. Yeah, at the end of this round,
we'll just
possible.
wait. Yeah, we are about to reach the end of this round, so we'll just we have only one more question, I think. Okay, done. Na? So I'm loud and clear, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear me, right? Yeah. Manjil, in case I'm disconnected, you may need to read out the chat to me, okay? This buzz, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Priyanshu. So this is whose filmography as per IMDb site? As writer, 3 credits. I Love My Wife, Infinity, The Character of Physical Law, Anti-Clock, The Physicist, About Time as additional crew, soundtrack as writer, the song Coil, Self 4 credits, and archive footage of 16 credits. Whose filmography? Timer start, please. Amrit has buzzed, right?
Yes.
Okay, only Amrit has buzzed.
Yes.
One else buzzed, right? Amrit, Manjil? Yeah, only
just
Amrit has buzzed. So, yeah. Priyanshu, you have around 20 seconds. You can answer on the mic. I can't hear your voice.
I'll pass on this one. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll pass
then
on this one.
Zaman? Zaman?
I'll again go with Bertrand Russell.
You'll again go with Bertrand Russell, and again you'll be wrong. Amrit has already buzzed. Supriya?
Sir,
Pardon? You'll pass? Okay. Ayush?
I'm guessing is this Feynman, Richard Feynman.
Richard Feynman is correct, and it will give you 10 points. Okay, this is indeed Richard Feynman. That was his filmography, and also credited as a lyricist for a rap. So 10 points to Ayush as well as 10 points to Amrit. Okay, so this finishes this section. So Firdaus, are the scores already up?
It's already up.
Firdaus?
Yes,
Okay,
it is already up.
I'll Okay, okay. So I'll just project them on the screen, I think. Yeah. Okay. So Sayan has 71 points, leading handsomely, followed by Ayush on 60. Then Jaman at 30, Bani at 23, and Agaz and Priyanshu at 20 each, and Amrit with 10, and Supriya is yet to score. Okay with your scores, guys?
Sir,
Just a moment.
sir, actually,
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Supriya?
hello, sir. Sir, actually, I'm joining
Yeah.
for the first time after school days, so I don't have prior
No problem.
experience. So may I quit?
No problem, no problem, no problem. Pardon? You don't need to quiz. You just stay there, enjoy, answer whatever you can. Okay, unless you have a prior commitment or something. Okay.
Vinay, can you wait for
Okay.
like a minute? I'll go and get some water if it's fine. Just a minute.
Okay, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll move on to the second section, that is the buzzer section. Okay.
And how many more questions to go?
Here it is. 10 questions in the buzzer and then 12 more questions in the final.
Okay.
So if we don't take much time, we should be done in let's say within 1 hour. Okay. So rules, there are 10 questions on the buzzer, plus 10, minus 10 for each question. Questions without any picture or audio visual element will only be read out. Okay. For the sake of transparency, the question will be displayed afterwards. Okay. And here you just have to buzz. The person who buzzes first will get to answer first. Okay. So that would be the answering will be on the mic. Understood?
So, is there only one attempt per
And
question?
Yeah, one attempt per question, but if you have answered wrongly, then the second person who has buzzed will get the chance to attempt.
Is
And
Supriya
you'll be taking
participating?
the order for
Understood?
all the 7? Sorry, you'll be taking the order for all the 7 or only say for the first 3 to buzz? You'll only
Yes,
allow
unless we until we arrive at the until we arrive at the correct answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Supriya wants to drop off.
And how long would be the buzzers
I
for?
don't.
Okay.
The buzzers will be there till I decide. So the timer will be started before I read the question. Okay. Timer will be for 300 seconds. Manjil, please set the timer for 300 seconds. And so as long as I don't say that the question is closed, the question will be there. Okay.
So timer will start as soon as
But
you.
I don't think the.
Sorry, Vinay. So the timer
Yeah,
will
when I
start
say
as soon
timer
as
start,
you.
when
Okay.
yeah, when I say timer start, so then it will 300 seconds is 5 minutes, so we won't take 5 minutes obviously. So okay.
And what about
Can we start?
Supriya? Is she participating further because she's in the call?
Yeah,
I think.
Supriya has unfortunately said that. Yeah, she said that she would be there just as an audience. She doesn't want to continue, so we can force her. Of course, it's her wish.
Okay.
So Firdaus, you don't need to keep score for Supriya also. So we are basically with 6 people only. Okay. So here is question number 1. So this is a dry question. That means I'll be okay. We'll just have a dummy question. Okay. So yeah, timer is start. So this is a dummy question. No points here. In chronological order, the numbers that appear are 5, 1, 3, 2, 20, 20, half, 1, 105, 1 and 400. Zaman has buzzed. So what is the answer, Zaman?
These are the numbers that appear on the titles of books by Chetan Bhagat.
Yes, sir. Correct. Though this is a dummy question, so Firdaus, please note no points here. So this is how it will work. Okay. And if you buzz and if I see your buzz here, so I will stop the question then and there. And if your answer is incorrect, then I will proceed from there. Understood? Okay. So now we'll start with the proper question. Easy questions. I expect all of them to be correct. Start the timer, please. In the foreword of his book, A Brief History of Time, Stephen Hawking mentions that to keep things simple, the book doesn't contain any mathematical equations. Amrit, answer please.
The only equation is E equals to mc square.
Yes, the only equation that appears in that book is E equals mc square. So 10 points to Amrit. Firdaus? Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me just, my electricity is back. Let me just connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay, I'll continue. It will take some time. I'll continue. Okay. So, Firdaus, scores okay? Okay, the second question will follow. Okay. You will need to identify the person. Okay. After the picture is displayed, I'll read out about the person.
Others are not reset.
So, buzzer is not reset, Manjil?
Yeah, no.
So it's reset, so I'll start.
Yeah. Start.
Wait. It's not
start,
reset
please.
for me. Wait. Just it says that it's already buzzed for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you reset again?
Yeah, now
it's okay
now?
Now
it's
yeah,
good.
now it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay now. Okay. So here is the question. I'll read about the person later if you don't buzz. Who is this person? Okay, Amrit has buzzed already.
Should
yes,
I
Amrit?
tell the answer? She's Maria Mirzakhani, the first woman.
Yes, please.
Yeah, she's Maria
Yes,
Mirzakhani.
indeed. She is Maryam. Yeah, you are correct. So 10 points to Amrit. This is indeed Maryam Mirzakhani for her work in the dynamics and geometry of Riemann surfaces and their moduli spaces. She received the Fields Medal, and till date, she is the only woman to have received the Fields Medal. Unfortunately, she died at the age of 40 of breast cancer. Okay. Third question is a dry question. Reset the buzzer, please, and start. The Sastra Ramanujan Prize is given by the Shanmugha Arts, Science, Technology and Research Academy every year. What is the upper age limit for a person to receive the Amrit?
Yeah, it's 32. The age
you
at
can
which
answer?
Ramanujan. Yeah, it's 32 at the age at which Ramanujan died.
Indeed. 3 on 3 for Amrit. This is indeed 32 years. The upper age limit for a recipient to be eligible for the Sastra Ramanujan Prize. Great scoring. 10 points again. Firdaus, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Let's see. This is again a dry question. Okay, and the easy one. Timer started. The gentleman I'm talking about, only person to have won the Nobel as well as Abel prizes. Amrit has buzzed, right, Manjil?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Amrit again?
Yeah, it's John Nash.
John Forbes Nash Jr. That will give you 4 in 4. So, indeed, this is John Forbes Nash Jr. Okay, next one. Next one is a visual question. Okay. Okay, the visual will come, then I'll ask the question. Okay. So, if you want to buzz before I start asking, that's up to you. Here is your question. Give me the name of a city in the context of Agaz has buzzed first.
So can I answer?
Yes, Agaz, please answer.
Okay, Königsberg.
And why do you say Königsberg?
This is the bridge problem, the one which led to the graph theory, Königsberg bridge problem.
Indeed, that will give you 10 points, 10 points to Agaz Mahajan. So, this is indeed, this was a stump by the government of Korea for the Seoul ICM 2014, and it shows the bridges of Königsberg problem. Okay, that was the question. Next one is a visual question. Okay, visual will start and then I'll ask the question. Okay, timer start please. Whose PhD thesis is this? The Cyan has buzzed already.
Brian May.
Brian May. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
cool.
This is Brian May, who is an astrophysicist. So the period of study was 1970 to 2007, with the gentleman moving away from his research midway to pursue other interests, the other interest being music. and in fact he taught mathematics also in between. Okay, great answering. 10 points to Sayan. Firdaus, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Next one, question number 7. Visual question. The question will be asked after the visual occurs on screen. Timer start, please. The abbreviated Amrit.
He is Prashanta Chandra Mahalanobis, the father of Indian statistics.
That would give you -10. Jaman?
Huh?
Jaman, you can answer.
I'll go with Indian Statistical Institute, PC Mahalanobis.
That is the answer I was looking for. You stopped me midway, Amrit. The question was, the abbreviated name of the institute founded by this gentleman may remind people of something infamous from a nearby country. What was founded by him in Baranagar and formally registered on 28 April 1932? I was looking for Indian Statistical Institute or ISI. Of course, he is PC Mahalanobis. So, -10 to Amrit, and Zaman got it correct, right? So, +10 to Zaman. Okay, -10 to Amrit, +10 to Jaman. Firdaus,
Yeah,
okay?
okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, number 8 is a visual question.
Zaman, your hands.
Yeah. So, visual question, timer start, please. Okay. The question will be asked after the visual. What was his official sign?
So this is Radhanath Sikdar, and he was a member of the trigonometric survey who measured the height of the Everest for the first time.
-10, Amrit.
So he is Radhanath Sikdar. He was a Bengali mathematician who was part of this survey.
-10, Bahniman.
So is it the Trigonometric Survey of India? Hello, are you able to hear me?
I think he has dropped again, so please wait.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, again, there was something. Okay, I'll finish the question. What was his official designation while working with the Great Trigonometric Survey? Others can buzz. What was his official designation while working with the Great Trigonometric Survey? What was his official designation? Others can buzz. Amrit, Sayan and Bahniman have got negatives because they didn't let me read the question. Others are not trying.
Ayush.
No buzzers that side, no, Amrit?
Ayush.
Ayush has buzzed. Okay, Ayush, please answer. Ayush, please answer.
Zeno is the chief computer.
Yeah.
Indeed, computer was the word I was looking for. So 10 points to Ayush. So since the others didn't let me complete the question, so negatives for them. Firdaus, you got it correct?
Yeah, it is Sayan, Bani, and Amrit got -10.
-10, yeah, and Ayush got +10.
+10, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then moving on to question number 9, which is a dry question again. It is a dry question, easy one. Start the timer. Oh, already started. In which book did Sir Isaac Newton first publish his 3 laws of motion as well as the law of Zaman?
Principia Mathematica.
Is correct. That will give you 10 points. 10 points to Zaman. This is indeed Principia. So I'll accept your answer. And the last one, another easy one, another dry question. Sorry. Okay. Timer start. Milton Sirota, when he was 9 years old, suggested a name, Amrit.
Google for the number
And
10
is correct. Is correct. The full question was, Milton Sirota, when he was 9 years old, suggested a name to his uncle Edward Kastner, who popularized the name in his book Mathematics and the Imagination. A very famous company was named after the same, though the name was misspelled. What term are we talking about? And the answer you gave is Google, which is correct, and Google was named after it. So, this was the last question of the buzzer. Amrit did pretty well here. The scores are ready for those? I can show them?
Yeah, it is ready.
Okay. So, yeah. So, after this round, Sayan is with 71, Bahniman with 13, Priyanshu with 20, now he has left already, Jaman has 50, Amrit has 40, Supriya has already left, and Ayush with 70 and Agaz at 30. So, quite a close contest here, 71, 70, 40, 50, 30. So, we have 12 more questions to go before we wind up this quiz. So, let us go to section 4. Okay. So, same rules as before, but this will be counterclockwise. Okay. Firdaus, you will need to be extra careful with the scoring, because I am having some problems here with this electricity issues. Okay. So, first question will start from the last person, that is Agaz. Okay. We will start from participant number 8 and then move in anti-clockwise order. Same rules apply. The timer will be for 10 seconds, and you can pounce and then answer on the chat. Okay. No questions? Yeah, we can start. First question will be for Agaz. Open on the pounce for. Pardon?
No, I was just saying that the buzzer was not cleared. It's cleared now.
It's yeah, it's clear. Okay. So, here is the first question. Newton's law of universal gravitation could not explain the abnormalities in the motions of x and y, while Einstein's theory of relativity explained the reason for the abnormalities in motion of x. The pursuit for explanation regarding the motions of y led to another discovery being made mathematically by this gentleman, who is shown in the picture, before it was confirmed visually. What discovery is attributed to the gentleman in the picture, and what are x and y? If you are buzzing, all answers need to be there. Start the timer, please. What discovery is attributed to this gentleman in the picture? Timer is started, Manjil? Yeah.
Yes.
And what are x and y? Bahniman has buzzed. Please answer on the chat, Bahniman. And then we will go to Agaz. All three parts need to be given, otherwise it would be marked as incorrect. Yes, please write on the chat. Yes.
Amrit, your hands.
That would be minus 10. That would be minus 10 to you, Bahniman. Agaz, you can answer. Firdaus, minus 10 to Bahniman. Okay. Agaz, you can answer.
These are Mars, Uranus, and Neptune.
And what is what?
The Mars was explained, the retrograde was explained by Einstein. The discovery mathematically was Neptune, I think. Yeah, and Uranus.
Discovery mathematically was Neptune.
Neptune.
Could you please repeat?
I don't remember.
I didn't get it.
The X and Y are, X is Mars, Y is either Neptune or Uranus. Y is Uranus, and the mathematical discovery was Neptune.
Okay, we'll move on to Ayush.
So, I'll guess X as Mercury, Y as Uranus and Neptune. Yeah, so X is Mercury and
Neptune,
the rest two parts Agaz.
X is Mercury and the rest two parts are?
Yeah, I'm going with Y as Uranus and the discovery as Neptune, the planet Neptune.
Okay, that is the full answer that I was looking for. So, Ayush gets the full 10 points and Agaz will get 7.5 here. Agaz will get 7.5 and Ayush will get the full 10 points. This is indeed the discovery of Neptune, and the gentleman in the picture is Urbain Le Verrier. X is Mercury and Y is Uranus. Okay, and since Ayush gave the correct answer, Firdaus, okay with the scores, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barniman got a negative, Agaz got 7.5 and Ayush got 10.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So next question will be to Amrit. Here it is. This term is a conjunction of two words with the first word referring to a small or unpretentious restaurant. It relies on non-absolute numbers. The first non-absolute number is number of people a table has been reserved for. The second is the given time of arrival. The third is relation between items on the bill, cost, number of people and the table and willingness of each member to pay. What is the term? Something that you may have encountered in a trilogy in 5 parts. Timer start, please. What is the term? We are looking for a term, a conjunction of two words. I think no one has buzzed here. So, Amrit, you have around 20 seconds. You can take your time and give me an answer. First part refers to a small or unpretentious restaurant, and these all non-absolute numbers, and you may have encountered it in a trilogy in 5 parts. Okay, you can answer on the mic now. What is this?
I don't know, like a cafe number.
Not the correct answer. Moving on to Zaman.
I'll go with daily number, like DELI.
Okay, moving on to Bahniman.
Pass.
Pass. Moving on to Sayan.
I'll pass this question.
I have no idea.
You will also pass. Moving on to Agaz. Agaz?
Cafe Imaginary. Like the trilogy is Hitchhikers.
Cafe Imaginary.
So like, I don't know if that helps.
Moving on to Ayush.
Pass.
Time? Pass. We started with Amrit. So, anyone of the organizers want to give this answer? Anyone a fan of Hitchhikers? The small or unpretentious restaurant is called a bistro. So, the term was bistro mathematics or bistromathics, which featured in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Also, I think served as the heart of the spaceships that Jafford Beeblebrox utilizes. Okay, so since no one answered, Amrit, the question will be back to you. Here it is.
I got disconnected.
Okay, this. Okay, I'll just wait.
So what was the code again?
Are you there?
What was the code again?
282213.
So sorry, just
It's okay, it's okay. Well, it's a pity that I am not disconnected with this thundering and all happening. The electricity has been going off and on, and hopefully we will finish within another 20 minutes, I guess. We don't have long to go.
Okay, all connected.
All connected? Okay. Shall I play the video then? Okay. The question will be in the next slide.
It was all a misunderstanding. It really was. You see, it was the, what was it now? The last day but one of the 1999th year of our era. And I was sitting in the company of my dear wife, discussing geometry and arithmetic with my youngest grandson, a most promising young hexagon.
Oh, Grandpapa, if a moving point constructs a line and a moving line constructs a square, what does a moving square construct?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all, you see. For geometry, it's only 2 dimensions.
Okay. Question directly to Amrit will be open on the performance later. Question is this. This is a clip from a short film from 1965 based on a famous book first published in 1884. Identify the book or the film, and they have the same name, and the author. There was a very big clue in the video. So, timer start please. Identify the book or the film and give me the name of the author also. Both parts needed if you are pouncing. Agaz has pounced, and only Agaz has pounced. Please write your answer on the chat, Agaz. Okay, so Agaz gets a plus 10, and Amrit, you can answer on the mic now.
It is Flatland by
book or the
Abbott.
film?
Flatland by Abbott.
Okay. Flatland by Abbott will give you 10 points. This is in Abbott. So 10 points to Agaz as well as Amrit. Next question will be to Zaman. Here it is. In epidemiology, the XY number of an infection is the expected number of cases directly generated by one case in a population where all individuals are susceptible to infection, assuming that no other individuals are infected or immunized naturally or through vaccination. What is XY? Something that you may have come across in discourses during the recent pandemic. Time start please. What is XY, or you can give me how it is denoted also. I'll accept that also. What is this number? It seems no one has buzzed. It is direct to Jaman. You can take around 20 seconds to answer. The XY number of an infection. You must have come across this during this recent pandemic. So, what is this XY number, or how is it denoted? So, that also you can tell. And it is the number of an infection in the expected number of cases directly generated by one case in a population where all individuals are susceptible to infection. Okay, Zaman, you can answer on the mic now. What is this number?
I'll just say XY stands for XY itself.
XY itself. Incorrect. We move on to Bahniman.
Is it the R value?
R value.
Yeah.
You mean to say the depiction is R value?
Yeah, the first letter is R. I'm just making a guess here.
Okay. We move on to Sayan.
Working on R value is the R0 number.
Yes, indeed. If you had said R0 or R0, Bahniman, I would have given it to you. And if no one would have answered, I would have given you 5 points. But since Sayan gave me the correct answer, so this would be plus 10 to Sayan. And what is the XY, Sayan, if you can tell me? R0 is correct, but what is XY? You already got your points, don't worry.
New cases which can be given. I don't know if the concept is right.
Yeah, I think XY is a basic reproduction.
Yes, indeed.
Number.
Yes, indeed.
R0 from the
yes, and Sayan, it is expected. I think you need to read your community medicine books better. Okay, this is the basic reproduction number. It is denoted by R0 or R0. So sorry, Bahniman, couldn't give you any half points also.
No problem.
If it remained unanswered, of course, I would have given it to you. So Firdaus, you got the points right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sayan got it. So since Sayan got it, the next question will go to Agaz. Here is the question. Okay, apart from his mathematical works, you can see his mathematical works here, published in Nature. Both are published in Nature in October 1895, and this was also in that same century. So apart from his mathematical works, this gentleman was also a board game inventor, as evidenced by the picture in the next slide. He was, however, at the pinnacle of something from 1894 to 1921, for which he is most famous. Who is he? I'll show you the invention also. This was a game that he devised called Leska. So who is this person whose mathematical exploits are this? Timer start. Okay, Bahniman has buzzed. Yeah, Amrita has buzzed. Okay.
Shall I?
Yes, please write on the chat, please. Bahniman and Amrit.
Okay. Can you show the board game again?
Yes, I'll do that. Okay. I got from Bahniman. Bahniman gets plus 10. And Amrit also gets a plus 10. So Agaz, you can answer on the mic now.
Yeah, this guy is Lasker, the inventor, the chess player, Lasker.
Lasker. And can you give me his first name also?
E. Lasker.
And what does the E stand for?
I don't know, Edward.
No, that's okay. That's okay. The last name will give you points. This is indeed Immanuel Lasker, the world chess champion from 1894 to 1921. Lasker was a big clue. So points to Bahniman, Amrit and Agaz. All three of you get points. And since Agaz answered correctly, next question will be to Ayush. Question number 6. Okay, easy one. See the video first and then we'll go to the question.
And now, lady, will you finally tell me what the point of all this is?
When Aspasius drops the sack, the boat will be moving forwards. Therefore, the sack won't fall at the foot of the mast, but it will fall further back. I would say about here.
And what is so special about that?
Yes!
But you were wrong!
Yes, but this is the definitive proof. It's definitive. The sack behaved as if the boat was stationary.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But the same principle could be applied to the Earth. It could be moving around the sun without us realizing.
Ah, Aristarchus.
Okay, I think that's enough. Easy one. Question is this. Who is this personality that is being portrayed by Rachel Weisz here? Timer has started, I guess. Start the timer, please. Okay. Amrit has buzzed, Sayan has buzzed, Bahniman has buzzed. And okay. Sayan, Amrit and Bahniman, all three get plus 10. Sayan, Amrit and Bahniman all get plus 10. And I think the direct was to Zaman, right?
No, it was to me, right? Agaz answered last time.
Sorry. So Ayush, yeah.
Hypatia. She's Hypatia.
Hypatia of?
I don't remember off, but I remember her tragic story, how she died.
That will give you 10 points. 10 points to Ayush also. This is indeed Hypatia of Alexandria. Yeah, 10 points to Ayush also. And to Sayan, Bahniman and who else was it? Amrit. Yes. Okay, so next question would be for Amrit because Ayush answered it. Here is the next question. This commemorative stamp was issued in honor of the 350th birthday of which famous mathematician who also gives his name to one of the most prominent scientific research prize in Germany. Timer start, please. Bahniman has buzzed. Sayan has buzzed. Please answer on chat. And the buzzer is locked now. Only Bahniman and Sayan have buzzed. Let's see if they get points here.
I may be wrong with the spelling. Okay.
Okay, 10 points to Sayan and 10 points to Bahniman. Then Amrit, you can answer on the mic. Who is this gentleman?
Is this Leibniz?
Okay, and what is he most famous for?
Like the inventor of calculus alongside Newton.
Yes, indeed, correct. That will give you further 10 points. 10 points to Amrit, 10 points to Sayan and 10 points to Bahniman. So this is indeed Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. Okay, and next one would be to Zaman. Okay, here is the question, question number 8. Problem 1, refer to this pic. Okay, this is problem 1. Problem 2, state Cayley's formula and draw all the homeomorphically irreducible trees with n is equal to 10. 8 of the 10 trees were solved correctly before being interrupted. Where would you have come across these two problems? Timer start, please. Where would you have come across these two problems? Amrit has buzzed, Ayush has buzzed, Sayan has buzzed. Okay, buzz is closed. Amrit, Ayush and Sayan, your
I have
answers?
also buzzed, but it's not showing there.
No, Agaz has also buzzed. Okay, please write in the chat. Amrit gets plus 10, Ayush gets plus 10, Sayan gets plus 10. Agaz, is that your answer?
Yeah, do you need the more precise name?
Obviously.
Okay, just
I'll give you 5 seconds. That would be minus 10 to Agaz.
Okay.
That would be minus 10 to Agaz, sorry. Okay. So, Jaman, you can answer on the mic. Where would you have come across these two problems? First one there, and the second one is state Cayley's formula and all the homeomorphically irreducible trees with n is equal to 10. Not that I understand it. So, Jaman, you can answer on the mic.
Pass.
You're passing? Okay. Berniman?
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting featuring Matt Damon is correct. That will give you 10 points. So 10 points to Berniman. Berniman, did you buzz? You didn't, right?
No, I did not buzz. I mean, there was some problem on my cell phone. Now it says buzz, but I pinged on your
you are not supposed to ping if you have not buzzed. Otherwise, your hands will be off the screen. Okay. So please don't do that. Okay. So 10 points to you, minus 10 to Agaz Mahajan, and Sayan and Amrit get plus 10 each. Okay, Firdaus?
I also buzzed, right? Ayush.
I
also buzzed.
Oh, sorry. Ayush also buzzed. Plus 10 to Ayush also. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Firdaus?
Yeah. So Sayan, Bani, Amrit and Ayush got 10 and Agaz got minus 10.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Okay. So the answer was, of course, the movie Goodwill Hunting. Okay, next question would be, since Berniman answered correctly, it would be to Sayan. Question number 9. Here it is. A tribute by a famous painter to a famous Fields Medal winner mathematician. Identify the painter as well as the painting. So the name of the mathematician features in the name of the painting. Okay, I don't need only the name of the mathematician. I need the full name of the painting, which features the name of the mathematician also. There is a hint in there in the picture itself. Timer has been started and ended, Manjil, or?
Yeah, so I started when you finished reading the question. Should I start again?
Okay. Please start it again, please. Please start it again. There is a clue in the painting itself. Okay.
So,
Berniman has buzzed. Okay, only Berniman has buzzed, so you need to answer. I think you have answered.
Part of it.
I need both parts, so you know the rules. So if you are bouncing, in chat, please, in chat, since you have bounced. I need both parts. If not, I would be forced to give you minus 10.
Is it fine? Did you see both?
Yes, I got one part. The second part?
Second part is the name of the painting, right?
Wait. Please don't speak. Okay. If you're bouncing, you're not supposed to speak. Just write it down. Sorry, I'll have to give you minus 10. Okay. And this question was to Sayan. You can answer on the mic now.
I don't have an answer. I'll just guess Maryam Mirza for the subject. No other.
Subject. I don't just need the subject, I need the whole name of the painting, or at least the proper terms. Okay. So moving on to Agaz.
So, Vineda.
Yes, Manjil.
So, Ayush, are you typing something, or I mean, you should not do anything if you are. If you're not.
Yeah, please. Yeah, that would count as a warning, Ayush. So if you get 2 more, you will be deducted minus 10 points. Agaz, you can answer.
Is it related to someone regarding elliptic curves and all?
I need names here. Identify the painter.
Okay,
and
pass.
Pass. Okay, Ayush.
I'm guessing is it the Swallow's Tale by Dali for the painting? For the painter, for the mathematician, I don't know.
Okay, so you are saying the painter is
Dali, Salvador Dali.
Okay,
yeah, the painter is Dali, but I don't know the math. The painting I'm saying is Swallow's Tale, but I don't know the mathematician.
Okay, Amrit.
Painter is Dali, and if I'm not wrong, the name of the painter is Rennie Thomas after the mathematician Rennie Thom.
Okay, Zaman.
Okay, I think the painter is Salvador Dali, and the name of the painting. I'll again go with Bertrand Russell.
That seems to be your stock answer. We started with Sayan, right? Okay, Ayush, you'll get 5 points for saying Dali. Okay, and sorry, the name of the painting is, of course, I think Ayush only, you told me about the Swallow's Tale and this equation. That is a part of the series of paintings, but the name of this painting is a topological abduction of Europe, attribute to Rennie Thom. So
I said Rennie Thom, right?
You said Rennie Thom, but you didn't mention topological abduction of Europe or the word Europe.
I wanted the name.
I needed the name of the painting. That was said. If you look into the question, identify the painter as well as the painting. Okay, name of the mathematician features in the name of the painting. That was a clue. Okay. So Dali had considered the railway station at Perpignan as the center of the universe. On meeting Rennie, he posed the question to which Rennie concurred in a jovial manner. So impressed by this, Dali dedicated the painting to Rennie, and the equation resembling Rennie's equation, as you mentioned already, the swallowtail catastrophe can be seen there, and QD Aronde, which means the swallow's tail. So 5 points to Ayush, and Bahniman, very sorry, we have to give you minus 10 because we needed both answers. You did give Dali and you did give Rennie Thom also. Very sorry about that. Firdaus, you got the points?
Just a suggestion, could we get these scores before the last 2 questions? Is it possible to get the total scores before the last 2 questions?
It is possible, but I won't be able to display it here. Okay, otherwise I'll have to restart that thing. So if Firdaus can read it out for you, is it okay?
Just to let Sayan know that he's disconnected from the buzzer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll join with.
Yeah, please rejoin.
I am in. My buzzer is okay. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Firdaus, could you please tell the scores? Sayan is?
So Sayan in this round, he got 40 and total 71 plus 40, so it is 1.
Just go to the tab. You are not putting it in the tab, the buzzer one.
I am putting, but I think you have put it something wrong there.
No, I think this thing is not doing the. So it's showing the total only for the third round, fourth round.
Only the third round.
Okay. Then please tell the scores. Yeah. Sayan is total.
Sayan is total 111.
111. Okay. Bahniman.
Bahniman is 33.
33. So Priyanshu has already left. Okay. Jaman.
Jaman is 50.
50.
Amrit is 90.
90. So Priya has left. Ayush.
Ayush is 105.
105. And Agaz.
Agaz is 47.5.
47.5. Okay. So a close battle between Sayan, Amrit and Ayush with 111, 90 and 105, and even Jaman and Agaz are in a battle of their own with 50 and 47.5. Bahniman, yes, if you get all 3 correct, you also can maybe move to the 4th spot, maybe, or maybe 3rd. Let's see what happens. Okay with the scores, everyone? Okay with the scores?
Yes.
Okay. So we move on to the next question since nobody answered it correctly. So I'll Move again to Cyan. Here is your question number 10. A list of recipients of which award named after a pioneering person. Go through the list carefully and you may arrive at a clue. Okay, start the timer please. So 1982, Thelma Astrin, Grace Hopper, Ruth M. Davis and all those things, with Nestle Cephas in 2019. So named after which pioneering person this award. So this is direct to Cyan. No one has buzzed. You have around 20 seconds. You can take your time. So these are the recipients of which award, which is named after a pioneering person.
Is the pounce closed?
Yes, pounce is closed. So buzzer is locked already. Cyan can answer. You have around 15 seconds more.
I don't have any idea. I'm passing.
You don't have any idea. You're passing. Passing to Agaz.
Yeah, I also pass.
Okay, going to Ayush.
Yeah. So I'm guessing these are female. So is this the is this the Ada Lovelace Award? Because all of them seem to be females to me. So females in computer science.
That is the clue I was hoping you will get onto. That is correct. So you get plus 10 to Ayush. Very well worked out. These are all females, and this is given to females who have done exceptional work in computing. And so this is named after Ada Lovelace. So great answer. Ayush gets 10 points, and I think moves on to the lead. And
is there a reason behind the large gap from 2005 to 2019?
I wasn't able to find out actually, so I can't tell you. Okay. But this is given by a society for computing, I think, if I'm not wrong, and it is only given to females. Okay, moving on. Next question, direct question will be to Amrit. Question number 11, penultimate question of this quiz. Here it is. The followers of this religion or cult believed that the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4 were divine and sacred. They believed reality was constructed out of these numbers and they were deemed the building blocks of life. It was forbidden for members to earn money by teaching mathematics. Which religion or cult are we talking about?
I pressed buzz accident.
Timer is open. You pressed accidentally?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, anyone else buzzing? We'll consider this for the timing. Please be careful with the buzzers.
Yeah.
No one else has buzzed. Actually, no one has buzzed apart from Amrit and me. So okay. So the question goes to Amrit. Yes.
Is it like the Pythagoreans?
Pythagoreans?
Yeah.
That was a religion?
There was a cult, right? They moved to Italy somewhere, I believe.
That will give you 10 points. Indeed, that is a great answer. This is indeed the Pythagoreanism or Pythagorean religion or the cult, as you say. So 10 points to Amrit. Firdaus, got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Amrit moves on to 100. Ayush is at 115 and Cyan is at 111. Okay. Very close, very close. Amrit has a chance to move to 110 if he can. And if Ayush and Cyan make a mistake, of course, they may go down also. So moving on to the last question of this quiz. Okay, this is a audio question. So enjoy the quiz, enjoy the question. This is the title song from an album by Melissa Manchester that you will hear. What is the song called? You just need to tell me what is the song called. Okay, here is the song. And the timer will start after the song ends. Okay.
You ask me how I can be so sure my love for you will endure. Right here and now, I'll show you how I know. I just take this pen here in my hand, sit down an equation, understand. By the time we find the bottom line, you'll see how much you mean to me. 1 + 1.
Okay, what is this song called? Title song from an album by Melissa Manchester. Timer is up. Buzzes. Cyan has buzzed. And let's see whether he gets it correct or not. Okay, no one else has buzzed. Cyan has buzzed. Okay, and the question would be to Jaman, right? Amrit had answered the last question, so Jaman, you have around 20 seconds. You can take your time.
Yeah, I'll say it's mathematics.
Mathematics, why so?
Because it's a mathematics quiz and apt last question.
It's mathematics, no dividing me and you. When I'm minus you, there's no solution. It's as simple as can be, like the sum of you and me.
So Jaman gets his 10 points. The question is, what did Sayan get? Plus 10 or a minus 10?
I think he got plus 10. Yeah, he got it.
And Sayan got a plus 10, thereby winning this quiz with I think 121 points, if I am not wrong. The album was Mathematics, the song was called Mathematics, and this concludes our quiz, which is won by Sayan with 121 points. Second is Ayush with 115 points, and third is Amrit with 100 points, right?
Yes.
So the spreadsheet isn't working, right, Firdaus?
Is it working?
I have fixed it. I have fixed it.
You have fixed it? Okay, then we'll just display the scores also.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah, so let's see, section 4. Okay, so Sayan got 121 points and 115 points Ayush. Amrit got 100. Jaman on 60, then Agaz on 47.5 and Bahniman with 33. Priyanshu and Supriya dropped out of the quiz. So that is the end of this quiz. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. I really did. Questions were easy, as I said, they would be, and the idea was to have a fun quiz, have some fun, enjoy, and maybe make mathematics well, popular among the masses. I don't know if I am doing not a hardcore quiz and saying that it will popularize mathematics, whether I have succeeded or not. So anyway, that is it from me, and thank you so much for attending. Thank you for giving your time. I can just hope that you enjoyed. Quickly, if you can give your feedback about the quiz, that would be more than welcome.
Fun questions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the way of conducting was very apt. Like for an online quiz, both the prelims and the finals.
Okay, thank you. Any more feedback, inputs? You can
It
tell
was
what went
great.
wrong also. Of course, technical difficulties were there. I apologize for that.
They're in every quiz.
Yeah, the quiz was good, really good.
Okay, thank you so much. And
so I thought that Amrit was also a medical student, wasn't he? I mean, Amrit, are you also a medical student?
No, I'm like math and computing person.
I see. Okay, you are from which institute?
IIT Hyderabad, currently IIT Hyderabad.
Okay. So in my mind, I thought that you were in AIMS Bhubaneswar. Okay.
No, not me.
I think Manjula, you were thinking about Adarsh.
Others, okay, yeah, he also comes.
Others.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Okay, and if you want, that's up to you. I have tiebreaker questions since I won't be probably using it. You want them?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll go back to sharing my screen, and then I'll ask the tiebreaker questions. Okay, a buzzer will be needed. I don't need your videos and all, and your hands can be anywhere if you want. This is not the
I
buzzer.
mean, the buzzer, I closed it, but.
Oh, you have closed already?
Well, let's see if I can join the same game or not.
Just see if you can. We have just 5 questions.
Yeah, maybe it's possible that I might be able to join.
Just see if it is possible. Yeah. We'll finish in 5 minutes. So why not use it since I've already made it, right?
No, not the same game. So I mean, do you want me to create another one or?
Up to the participants. You want?
We can just like sell.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, just okay. Okay, so just raise your hand or anything, but I won't be able to see you. So here's the. Okay, why is I don't know what's. Sorry. Okay. tiebreakers. Okay, first one is a dry question. Okay, William Jones, an 18th century mathematician. So you just shout out your name. Yes, indeed, symbol for pi. He introduced the convention of pi in his book titled A New Introduction to Mathematics. Okay, next question. Okay, I need the name of this character from the Asterix comics. What is the name of this character?
I think your screen is not shared yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was. Just a moment.
Is it Dr. Calculus?
No, it is not Dr. Calculus.
That is.
Here. What is happening? Just a moment. Sorry. Where is Zoom? Okay, sorry, my share screen was not on. Sorry. So that's why I was having that problem. Okay, so who is this character from the Asterix comics? So Calculus doesn't appear in Asterix, he appears in Tintin. He appears in the comic book called Mansion of the Gods, and it's related to a question that was asked yesterday, a very fundamental question from mathematics.
Fibonacci.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, the answer was square on the hypotenuse. Okay, in the English version.
Oh, right.
Okay. Okay, dry question. In his capacity as a mathematics professor at Stirling University on the planet Trantor, this gentleman developed psychohistory, an algorithmic science that allows him to predict the future in probabilistic terms. Who is this gentleman who shares his last name phonetically with the first name of a Nobel-winning fictional physicist?
Sheldon Glashow.
So Sheldon would be his last name. What is his first name? A typical Hindu name, actually, Indian name. The answer was Hari Sheldon from the Foundation series. Of course, Sheldon Cooper was the fictional physicist. Okay, again, dry question. So, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time is a mystery novel revolving around a 15-year-old boy described as a mathematician with some behavioral difficulties. The book is unique in how the chapters are numbered, something that may take you back to a question asked earlier. How are the chapters numbered in the book?
Fibonacci numbers.
Okay. Not Fibonacci.
Prime numbers?
Prime numbers, yeah.
Yes, indeed. The chapters are numbered using prime numbers. Okay, and the last one, dry question. Despite being a world famous pop star in the 70s, he even took a job as a maths teacher at one point. No. In his own words, I won't repeat the same question twice.
Right.
I just got married and moved to Connecticut, and there was a nearby preparatory school, and so I taught math there. It was a weird stage of my life to leave ... at the height of our success and become a math teacher. I would talk them through a math problem and ask if anyone had any questions, and they would say, what were the Beatles like? Who are we talking about?
McCarthy.
Pardon?
Starr.
Not Ringo Starr.
McCarthy?
George Harrison.
Not Harrison. None of the Beatles, actually. To
George
leave
Martin.
Oh, the Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones.
Not Mick Jagger. So this is Simon and Garfunkel. This is Art Garfunkel, who also had a degree in mathematics. Okay, and last one is a visual. I just identify. Who is he?
Sierra.
Indeed, this is Sierra. So this was the last of the tiebreaker questions. So I thought we'd just use it since we already had it with me. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this quiz. Congratulations, Sayan, Ayush and Amrit, and thank you others for joining in. It was a pleasure hosting you, and thank you to Manjil from Ganit Sara and Firdaus for keeping the score, and all the other organizers. And thank you, Manjil and Ganitsara, for this initiative of organizing this mathematics quiz in a yearly manner. So I hope the third edition would be better and bigger. And best wishes to you as well to all the participants also. That's all from my side. Over to you, Manjil.
Thank you so much for the very nice quiz, and also to all the participants for attending the quiz, for participating in it, and for answering all the questions. So, I mean, I was told that the event coordinator of InSCIgnis would be here, but I mean, they are very busy because their offline event is starting from tomorrow. So I think they will not be able to join. So let me also thank InSCIgnis for the support. Originally, the plan was to do a online quiz of spread over 3 days, sort of like
we
just
used to have one, right, Medulla before.
Yeah. So that was because we used to, so Ganitsara used to sponsor Medulla for the last 3-4 years. But this time I thought that, I mean, since we missed organizing this maths quiz in December last year, so it gave me an opportunity to pitch this idea to them so that they could, I could leverage on their organizational skills.
And Manjil, if I may interrupt, sorry. All the PPTs will be uploaded in Ganitsara website. Okay,
yes.
All the preliminary rounds, the finals, as well as tiebreakers will be available to you on their website. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, just to finish the thought, so I want to thank the organizers of InSCIgnis, who unfortunately is not present here. So Arunav, who is the overall in charge of the events, and Manas, who is the specific in charge for this event. So thank you so much to them as well. And with that, let me end the recording and formally close the event.